The few textbooks they have given it as vertical analysis, but few question papers they have given horizontal. But go with the answer of horizontal analysis. In the P&L appropriation account, we never consider capital, we never consider drawing. Only we consider interest on capital, interest on drawing. Your income is less, but your expenditures are more. Why? Because you have paid interest on capital more than your profit. A warm welcome to one and all. This is your Adarsh sir here, lecturing Vidhyaashram Pre-University College, the Temple of Excellence. Now we are discussing the topic called your accountancy, second PU accountancy model question paper solving. Now, your 70% of the syllabus we will complete in this model question paper. You can take this question paper with solution as your revision module. Now, so your revision module as well as your model question paper, we made it into three parts. Part A, Part B and Part C. Part A, it is all about your question paper and how your question paper pattern will be, and then what are your 1 mark questions, your 2 mark questions as well as your 6 mark questions. 1, 2 and 6 mark questions will be covered in your part 1. And then part 2, it is all about your 12 marks questions with solution, and part 3, it is all about your 12 mark remaining questions along with your POQ questions. Now, before you go to your examination, so this is my kind request that please watch all part 1, part 2, part 3. It will be helpful for you because usually the PU board, whatever model paper and whatever preparatory question paper they have prepared, exactly almost 80% they will pick those questions from the model papers. That is the reason the important question they will call it as model paper. That is the reason please work out complete model paper. You will get an idea how to solve your question paper. And moreover, the whatever model question paper they have given, the pattern will be same as well as only the numbers will be changed in your final examination. All the very best. We will start your model paper part 1. First one will go with your question paper pattern. Later we'll come back for your solutions. Now, second PUC accountancy model question paper 2021-2022. So recently they have published and they have posted the model question paper. So we have done solution for your model question paper, and these are the instructions given in your question paper. Before you start your paper, please read all these points. Now, first one, all the sub-questions of section A should be answered continuously at one place. This is very important. We have part A, B, C, D, E. Like that we have part by part. In this, once you started with part A, please complete all the questions in part A. For example, you are supposed to attend 8 questions in part A. What you are supposed to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attend all 8. If you want, you can write additional question with solution also. But don't go to part B unless and until you complete your part A. Some case or some instance, you may think that part A, I know only 5 questions. Balance 3 questions I write later. Do one thing. You know that 1 mark question will take maximum 1 line or it may be 2 lines. Please leave 2 lines gap for that if you are not attended 3 questions. 2 plus 2 plus 2. 6 lines, leave it blank. Then you come to part B. Clear? Don't shuffle, don't mess up. Please complete part A, then you go to part B. Part A, if you have any confusions or if you want to write later, leave space, go to part B. Clear? Yes. Unless and until you complete your part A, don't go to part B. If you are not completed, leave space. Then, second one, provide working notes wherever necessary. For example, in the offline classes also, I'll keep repeating that even though it is 1 plus 1, you have to show it in the answer sheet. Even though it is 5 multiplied with 2, you know that it is 10. You already calculated in your mind or you have calculated in the calculator. But remember this word, even though it is a small calculation, you have to show it in your answer sheet, because for your working note also you have marks. Clear? Yes. For example, you calculate your interest on drawings. For example, they have given product value and the drawing value, and they have given number of months. Even though you have calculated this, multiply with this, just show the working note. If you have done ratios, show the working note. If you added 5 plus 5, show the working note. For each and everything, you have to show working notes. Then, 15 minutes extra has been allotted for candidate to read the question. Now, if your paper is for 3 hours, the PU board has given you 15 minutes more. Why that 15 minutes? In the sense, you have to read your question paper thoroughly. The 15 minutes, they will not give you answer script, they will give you question paper, so that in that 15 minutes, you can plan which one I can attend. Out of 12 marks, there will be 6 questions will be there. Or from this year onwards, they will give you 8 questions. Out of 8, you are supposed to attend how much? Only 4. Which are those 4 I am supposed to attend? Everything you should keep it in your mind that, so you have to plan in this 15 minutes. This is very important actually. Don't waste your time. Your 3 hours examination planning has to be done in 15 minutes. This 15 minutes will give you the plan, idea, direction to write your exam. Then, figures in the right hand margin indicates full marks. So, figures in the right hand margin indicate full marks. Your question numbers, please write it properly. Even though it is partly a question 5, part A, question 5, part B, question 6. Please write properly your question numbers. Many students, they write 12 mark questions in hurry, but they miss to write question numbers. Remember, 90% of the evaluator, if there is no question number, whatever you have answered, you will not get marks. Clear? So, remember, 90% of the evaluator will not give you marks if you are not written proper question number. And if you are doing any drawings or any chart or something, you can even use margin. Try to avoid margin space. Try to do it in the normal writing space only. Now, these are the instructions you are supposed to remember before you start your paper. Now, just we'll have a glance on your question paper. We'll not spend much time on this. Why? Because we are solving all this. That is the reason. Just I'll tell you what is your question paper pattern. Answer any 8 questions. Remember, only 8. Each question carries 1 marks. Now, first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of 12, you are supposed to attend any 8. So, you can skip 4 questions. Clear? But as I told you, start part A, complete, then come to part B. If it is incomplete, leave space and come to part B. Now, part B, answer any 5 questions. Each question carries 2 marks. First main will be 8. Out of 12, any 8. And the second main will be, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 8, you are supposed to attend any 5. You can skip 3 questions, almost half of that. Clear? Yes. These are your 2 mark questions. You have to write minimum 2 to 3 lines for each questions. Then, answer any 4 questions. Each question carries 6 marks. Now, your main part will start in this. Question number 1, question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, out of 8 questions, see almost 50%. Yes, out of 8 questions, you are supposed to attend only 4. That is the advantage you have. See, there are almost how many units are there? In the part A, there are 5 and part B, there are 6. A 5 and 6, it is almost 11 units. Out of 11, even though if you skip 4 units, still you can score 100 out of 100. The reason is, they will ask you 8 questions from 8 units. So out of 8, you are supposed to attend how much? Only 4. Then, similarly, your 12-mark questions, these are called as your part D. 12 into 4, it will come around 48 marks. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So in the part D also, how many questions you will get? Yes, you will get 8 questions out of 8 any 4. Almost out of 8, you can choose 50%. You can skip 4 questions and you can attend only 4. Then, in the last part, that will be called as your POQ. Under POQ, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 4, you are supposed to attend how much? Only 2. Means your whole question paper, it is almost 180 to 190 marks. Your whole question paper is for how many marks? Almost 180 to 190 marks. Out of 190, how much you are supposed to attend? Yes, you are supposed to attend only for 100 marks. Now, just I'll go back to all the slides. If you want to take a screenshot of question paper, please take. We'll start with your solutions. So these are the instructions. We'll start with question 1. These are the 1-mark questions. Part B, 2 mark. Part C, 6 marks. Part D, it is all 12 marks. Part E, it is a POQ, practical oriented questions. Now we will start with your solutions now. Complete model question paper we will solve. Please keep one book, calculator and your scale. We'll solve the whole question paper in part 1, part 2 as well as part 3. Now, first one will go with your 1-mark question. Not-for-profit organization are used for the welfare of society. What is your answer? Society. Then, partnership deed contains name of the firm, name and address, profit, sharing. Yes. So your answer must be what? All of the above. 70% of the answers must be all of the above. Next. State any one right acquired by the newly admitted partner can access book of accounts, right to attend meeting. These are the answers you have for the right of admitted partner. If any partner is admitted, he has many rights. In that, we have written only 2. Why? Because it is worth of 1 mark. So, goodwill is an intangible asset. So, whether it is a true or false. As you know that goodwill is what? Intangible. What do you mean by intangible? The things which you cannot touch, you cannot feel, you cannot see. That is called as intangible. The answer is true. So, we have to consider as true. Give the formula for calculating gain ratio. It will be new ratio minus old ratio. We call it as gain ratio. Then, accrued profit is ascertained on the following ways. In the what way? Average profit, previous year, on sales, all of the above. We go with the answer of all of the above. The right answer is what? All of the above. A company is an artificial person. In the question they have given, company is a dash person. Company is an artificial person. And because there is no life, that is the reason we call it as artificial person. Expand double DR, DDR, dividend distribution reserve. Dividend distribution reserve. Then, income statement is prepared to ascertain profit and loss. So, remember this. Why do we prepare income statement? The income statement which are prepared just to find out your profit and loss account. So, we have done with your 1-mark question up to 9 questions. We'll go for question number 10. Common size statement are also known as horizontal analysis. Horizontally we prepare, not vertically, we prepare horizontally. Now, mention any one type of solvency ratio. So, in this, The few textbooks they have given it as vertical analysis, but few question papers they have given horizontal. But go with the answer of horizontal analysis. Then mention any one type of solvency ratio. See, we have given three answers: debt ratio, proprietary, total debt to equity ratio. These are the types of solvency ratio. Then give an example for investing activity like purchase of furniture, purchase of machinery, sale of furniture, sale of machinery, all comes under your investing activity. So these are your 1 mark question with solution. As I told you, out of 12, how much you are supposed to attend? Only 8. Answer any 5 questions. Each question carries 2 marks. Now, state any 2 features of receipt and payment. This is also very important because many times this question is repeated. Now, it is a real account, records only cash and bank transaction, no distinction between capital and revenue. It reveals the cash position. These are the solution. Remember, if it is a 2 mark answer, there must be minimum 4 points. So, because for the safer side, they will not deduct marks. Normally, they expect only 2, but will write 4 because the answers are easy. Then, name any 2 methods of calculation of interest on drawings. Product method, average method. We don't have any other method. That is the reason we have written only 2. What is a sacrifice ratio? Sacrificing ratio occurs when one or more partners sell or sacrifice their shares of the firm profit to the buying or gaining partner. What is sacrifice? Me and you are partner. We are adding one more partner. Whatever we were sharing each other, we have to give it to that person also. We are sacrificing. That is called sacrifice ratio. Whatever we were getting, we will part of the income or part of the gain, we will give it to somebody else, third person. That is called sacrifice ratio. Hope you are clear. Yes. Including formula also I have written. So better you write this because you will get out of out. Then give the journal entry for the transfer of profit on realization. Realization account data to partners capital account. This is a journal entry for transfer of profit to realization. Mention any 2 methods of issue of shares: issued at par, issued at premium, issued at discount. Always remember what kind of shares we can issue: equity and preference. How we can issue at par, premium, discount? Assume that if the share value is 10 rupee, we are selling at 10 rupee means par. If the share value is 10 rupee and we are selling at 12 rupee, 2 rupees more, premium. If the share value is 10 and you are selling at 8 rupee, lesser than actual value, that we call it as discount. Or I always give this example. If you go to movie, don't go to DRC or any malls, local theater, normal theater. If you go for any movie, what is the balcony ticket now? 150 is your movie ticket. Now, the actual ticket value is what? 150. You go to theater, pay 150 and buy ticket. That will be called as your par value, actual value. In case you go to theater, first day, first show, normally you don't get ticket. Then what you have to do? You have to give it black. Extra money you have to give. 150 rupees ticket, you will pay 50 rupees more. 200 you will pay. That is called premium. What is a discount? The hero, heroine, director, producer, cameraman, everybody are newcomers, new. So nobody willing to watch that movie. Then what they will do? They will give offer 40% off, 60% off. 150 rupees ticket, you just pay 100 rupees and watch movie. That is called discount. On the ticket, it should be mentioned 150 only, but the price will be what? Less. That is called par, premium, discount. Hope you are clear. Good. These are called as mentioned 2 methods of issue of shares. Then state any 2 limitations of financial statement like are not adjusted for inflation, do not contain some intangible asset, only cover specific period, may or may not be comparable, could be wrong due to fraud. These are the limitations of financial statement. Remember, what do you mean by limitations? Limitations, we also call it as disadvantages. So few may get confusion that, so disadvantage and limitations are different. No, both are same. Now, so 19th one, list any two techniques of financial statement: comparative, common size, horizontal, vertical, ratio, cost value, trend. Out of this, you can write any two, but I have given everything here so that better keep learning all this. So what are the techniques? Comparative, common size, horizontal, vertical, ratio, cost value, as well as trend analysis. Then write any two uses of cash flow statement: planning the repayment of loans, replacement of fixed asset, other similar long-term planning. For all these reasons, we prepare cash flow statement. So before we go to section C, if you want to take screenshot, please take. Yeah, these are your 1 mark questions with solutions. These are your 2 mark questions with solutions. Yeah. Now we are into part C, that is called all your 6 mark questions. As I told you, we'll spend much time on practical things, will not waste time on theory part. Why? Because already answers are there, you can read on your own. Small explanation I'll give you, but in the practical thing, we'll go in detail. Because as I told you, this is not only your model question paper, this is also your revision. Now, answer any 4 questions. Each question carries 6 marks. Now, each questions will carry 6 marks. The first one they have given: X and Y are partner, commence partnership business on 1/4/2020. Sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Capital of 1,80,000. In your exam on question paper, you are not supposed to put even a dot also. But just keep it in mind what are the points we have to remember. Now, interest on capital is 10%. Interest on drawing they have given directly. Remember, in the P&L appropriation account, we never consider capital, we never consider drawing. Only we consider interest on capital, interest on drawing. Whatever the capital value they have given, only to calculate percentage, not to write in the table. Again, I'll repeat, capital value, drawings value we are not supposed to take. Interest on capital, yes. Interest on drawing, yes. Remember that. Commission payable 2,000, salary payable 3,000. Prepare profit and loss appropriation account for the year ending 31st March 2021. See, profit and loss appropriation account for the year ending 31st March 2021. Here you have to mention debit and here you have to mention credit. Amount in rupees, amount in rupees. These are the basic things you are supposed to follow. See, interest on drawings, X and Y, 1 lakh into 10%, 80,000 into 10%. It is done. Yes, total is 18,000. So 1 lakh into 10%, it will be 10,000. This will be 8,000. The total value will be 18,000. Then commission is 2,000, salary is 3,000. They have given it directly. See, salary is 3,000, commission is 2,000, given it directly. Then P&L account 15,000. It is already given in the beginning of the question itself. So what is the P&L of this question? The P&L value is around 15,000. Then interest on drawing they have given directly 1,000 plus 800. It is 1,800. Which side is more? Always your right side will be more because they are in profit. Now 15 plus this and this. So in this calculation, 15,000 plus 1,800, it is 16,800. 3, 5, 18, 21. This side you have more value. Now 18,000 plus 2, 20,000 and 23,000. Here also 23,000, and you have to write this by profit and loss account, X and Y. What is the ratio they have? The ratio is 3:2. So it will be how much? Your 23,000 minus these two, you will get 6,200. 6,2 into 3 by 5. 6,200 into 2 by 5. What is your answer? Your answer is 3720 and 2480. These are your answer. If you have profit, this side. Loss, that's in this problem you have loss. Because your income is less, but your expenditures are more. Why? Because you have paid interest on capital more than your profit. Hope you are clear. Yes. So 15,000, 16,800, 21, 22, 23. Exactly, it will come 23. So this one is not required. So we have shifted to this because this problem is in loss. Again, I'll repeat. Your interest on capital, commission, salary, over. P&L, interest on drawing, over. Which side is more? Your debit side is more. 23,000 minus this two, you will get 6,200. From 6,200, if you calculate 3 by 5, 2 by 5 is your answer. How did you get this 6,200? Remember, 23,000 your total minus 15,000 minus 1,800. All the calculation I showed you. Why? Because it will be easy for you to calculate. Your second one, Rahul and Rohit are partners of the firm. Interest on drawings under product method. Now, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are 4 interest on drawings are there. Like, just write down the dates given in the question. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the value they have given? 4,000, 6, 2, 3. 4, 6, 2, 3. Just check how many months are to be calculated. What is the year ending? 31st March. If it is a 31st March, you have to start from April. Now, April till 1/6. April, May. How many months? Only? Yeah. So up to 6 in the sense, you have to calculate number of periods he has taken. For example, you have taken loan on 1st June. What is the year ending? Next year, March. Calculate from June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 10 months. From September, don't consider September because you have taken money when? End of the month. So it is not considered. Start from October. Start. If it is a beginning, consider this month. End, don't consider. Clear? Start from October. October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. 6 months. 30th November. Should we take November? No, we have to start from December. December, Jan, Feb, March. 4 months. And 1st January. Jan, Feb, March. How many months? 3 months. Now, it is simple. 4,000 into 10. Multiply, multiply, multiply. Your answers are this. What is your total answer? 93,000 is your answer. What is the percentage they have given? 8%. This much only is sufficient. Now, your total product, 93,000, rate 8%, 1 by 12, it is common. Why? Because we are calculating how much interest you are paying per month. So, you will get 620. Hope you are clear. This is called interest on drawings under product method. The next one is called your ratios. Arun, Varun and Tarun are partners in a firm, sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2. Tarun retires from the firm. Arun and Varun agreed to share equally in future. Calculate gain ratio from the following. You have to calculate gain ratio. What is the formula for gain ratio? New ratio minus old ratio. Now, old ratio of Arun is what? 4 is to 3 is to 2. What is the new ratio of Arun and Varun? 1 is to 1. You have old ratio also. You have new ratio. So just calculate, you will get your gain ratio. Now, in this, so what is your old ratio? New ratio minus old ratio. What is the new ratio in this? 1 is to 1. We'll go 1 by 1. First, 1 by 1 plus 1 is how much? 2 minus first one 4 divided by 4 plus 3 7. 7 plus 2 9. Just you have to take LCM of 2 and 9. Others you can multiply also. It will be how much? 18. 9 2s are 18. Now 2 9s are 18. 9 1s are 9. 9 2s are 2 4s are 8. Your answer is 1 by 18. This is the first person. Done. So who is the first person? The first person is Arun. And the next one is what? Tarun. Arun, Varun and Tarun are partners in a firm, sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 4 is to 3 is to 2. Tarun retired. So we have to calculate for Varun. Varun. So same, what is the new ratio? 1 by 2 minus. So what is his ratio? 3. 3 by 9. LCM will be 18 as it is. 2 9s are 9 1s are 9. So it will be how much? 9. 9 2s are 2 3s are 6. It will be how much? 3 by 18. Hope you got this. So 1 by 18, 3 by 18. The base are common. So what should be your answer? 1 is to 3. Hope you are clear. Simple one. New ratio minus old ratio. You know what is your new ratio. You know what is your old ratio. Take new ratio. Take old ratio of the remaining partners. Calculate. The problem is done. Now we'll go to your next one. Akash capital account. It is a death of your partner actually. I'll go back to your question number 24. Akash, Anil and Adarsh are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3 is to 2 is to 1. Remember the ratio. Their capital as on dash 70,000, 90,000 and 60,000. Akash died. We have to concentrate only on what? First person. What is his ratio? 3. 3 by 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 3 by 6 is his ratio. And he died on 31st December. Year begins on when? April. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. He was alive for 9 months. These are the two major things we need. What is Akash ratio? 3 by 6. How many months he was alive? From April till his date of death, 31st December. And one more thing in your PU board, the partners always dies when? End of the month or beginning of the month, so that it will be easy for you to calculate. Yeah. Now, so deed provides. What is the interest? 8%. Salary 2,000. Accrued profit on the date of death of previous year 24,000. Goodwill is 12,000. Everything they have given. So remember all the ratios. I'll go to your answer now. Yes. Now, balance brought down. His capital we have written. Interest on capital they have given 8%, right? So 70,000 into 8% into how many months he was alive? He was alive for 9 months. These are your calculation. 70,000 into 8% into 9 by 12 will be your answer. Then, what is his salary? They have given directly. It is around 3,000 per month. So, it will be calculated according to how many months he was alive. So, he was alive for 6 months. Yeah. April till December. He was alive for 9 months. So, his salary is around 2,000. 2,000 into 9 months. So it will be how much? 18,000. Profit and loss suspense account also same thing. They have calculated 24,000 is a profit into what is the ratio he has? 3/6. How many months he was alive? 9/12. Like this you are supposed to calculate his profit. Hope you are clear. Again I'll show you the question. Yes. So what is the profit they have given? 24,000. And what is the number of months he was alive? 9 months. What is his ratio? 3/6. According to this, you have to calculate. Now, goodwill, how much they have given? 12,000. Remember this. What is the ratio of remaining partner? 2:1. Yes. So, 2:1. 12,000. Remember, 2:1 remaining partner into 2/3. 12,000 into 1/3. These are the answers we have done. Hope you are clear. Add everything, you will get 1,13,200. The same answer will be carried here. Akash executors account 1,13,200. And your answers must be, this is debit and this must be credit. This is your Akash capital account. Then so Ganesh issued. So these are your debenture. Issue of debenture. Issue of debenture will go in detail while doing your 12 marks problem. Now, in the 12 marks problem, we do issue of shares. In the issue of shares and issue of debenture, everything absolutely same. But only here we use debenture, there we use shares. Now, Ganesh Limited issued 10,000 6% debentures of 100 each at a premium of 10%. Payable rupees 20 on application, 40 on allotment, including premium, 50 on first and final call, and the debentures were subscribed and money duly received. Pass the necessary journal entry up to the stage of first and final call money due. So they have asked only application 2 entry, allotment 2, first and final call 1. Total 5 entries we are supposed to do. I'll show you the journal entry. Roughly I'll show you. The first entry will be bank account data to debenture application account. First one, second one. Debenture application account data to debentures account. Second one, and the third one, debenture allotment account data to debenture account, premium on debenture account, premium on debenture. Third one is done. Fourth one, bank account data to debenture allotment account. And the fifth one is debenture first and final call account data to debenture account. These are the journal entry. They will ask you for 6 marks. Sometimes they will ask you debentures, sometimes they will ask you shares. So number of debentures, how much? 10,000. This is the name of the debenture, 6%. Don't calculate 6%. Just you have to mention 6% debenture, 6% debenture, 6% debenture. So wherever you write debenture, you have to mention that 6% debenture. That is important. Then I'll go with the calculation. In this, the first calculation will be how many debentures you have? 10,000. What is the application? Application money will be what? 20. 10,000 into 20 you are supposed to calculate. Now, if you calculate 10,000 into 20, I'll show this calculation here. 10,000 into 20. So what will be your answer? It will be 201234. 1234. It will be 2 lakh. 10,000 into 20, your answer is how much? 2 lakh. Here also 2 lakh. Again 2 lakh. 2 lakhs. Then we'll go with allotment. What is your allotment? Allotment, they have given 50 rupees, but including premium. How to calculate? Simple one. 100 into 10% is what? Premium. It will be 10 rupee. Whatever 50 they have given allotment, 10 rupees is premium. Balance 40 we call it as debenture. Out of 50, remove the 10 rupees or 10%. The remaining 40 will be called as what? Debentures. Now, in this, so what is the allotment? Allotment go with 10,000 into 50. This will be what? 5 lakh. Debenture is how much? 10,000 into 40. 4 lakhs. Your premium is how much? 10,000 into 10. This will be 1 lakh. Always remember, your debit side always match with credit side. Then, I'll go with the next one. Bank account added to debenture allotment. What is the allotment? Same value, 5 lakh. 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs. Then, come with your debenture first and final call and 6% debentures. Your debenture first and final call is how much? Your first and final call, 20 on application, 40 on allotment. I missed with 50. We'll go with 40 only. 50 is on your first and final call. So if your allotment is 40, then what we are supposed to do? This must be what? Yes. This calculation we have to change. We have done calculation for 50. So we do calculation for how much? 40. Now, so all the calculation has to be changed to 40. Yeah. Now, your allotment is how much? 40. We missed with 50. We'll go with 40. If you go with 40 is how much? It is 40. Premium is 10. Debenture is 30. Now, so how do you calculate? 10,000 into 40. It will be 4 lakh. 10,000 into 30. 10,000 into 10. So it will be 3 lakh. And this will be 1 lakh. Similarly, we take with 4 lakh. How much you have written in front of allotment, that amount only you are supposed to take for allotment. We'll go with the final call. The final call is actually 50. Clear? 50 rupees is final call. Then 10,000 multiply with 50. It will be 5 lakh and 5 lakhs. Hope you are clear. These are the journal entries. Heading you have to write. Journal entry in the books of so what is the name? Ganesh Company Limited. Ganesh Company Limited. So these are the calculation you are supposed to do for issue of debenture. And the next one is what? From the following information, prepare statement of profit and loss. This is the easiest one, will not take much time. Revenue from operation, there is no other income. This will be your income. Minus this, minus. If you minus all this, you will get profit before taxation. Minus 30%, you will get profit after taxation. Remember, employee and leave encashment all comes under employee benefit. Rent and taxes, everything comes under general expenses. Remember those points. See, revenue from operation 5 lakh, other income is nil. Total revenue is 5 lakh only. From this you minus all the expenses. So 5 lakh minus 4 lakh, your answer is 1 lakh. 1 lakh minus 30%, you will get 70,000. What is the 30%? See, the tax rate is how much? 30%. So, if you calculate 30%, your profit for the year will be how much? 70,000. Hope you are clear. Good. And the last one, calculate current ratio and quick ratio from the following. What is the current ratio formula? Current asset divided by current liability. What is the quick ratio formula? Quick asset divided by current liability. Don't go with quick liability, go with current liability. Now, what is your current asset now? What is your current liability now? We'll go for that. Your stock. Stock is 25,000. Debtors 20,000. Bills receivable 5,000. Advance tax. How much? 2,000. Cash 15,000. These are your current assets. What are your current liability? Current liability are creditors. Creditors 30,000. Bills payable 20,000. Bank overdraft 2,000. If you total, it will be 25 plus 5, 30, 50,000, 67,000. How much this? 30, 52,000. This much only your calculation. Now see, it is easy to calculate. Current asset divided by current liability. What is your current asset? 67,000. What is your current liability? 52,000. Divide, you will get your answer. Hope you are clear how to calculate. Add all the current asset, add all the current liability, current asset divided by current liability. You will get answer for current ratio. What is a quick ratio? Quick asset, what you are supposed to remove from this? Stock you are supposed to remove, and your advance tax you are supposed to remove. Then you will get your quick asset. Clear? The actual value only you are supposed to take, but you have to remove stock and your advance tax. Any prepaid, any advance tax, we have to remove it. Now, if you remove this, debtors 20,000, bills receivable 5,000, cash 15,000. How much? 25 plus 20, 35, 40,000. Now calculate your answer. Quick asset is 40,000 and this will be 50. Divide, you will get your answer for quick ratio. Any doubt in this? No. Current asset we calculated, current liability we calculated, quick asset also we calculated, and if you divide, you will get your answer. Now I'll go back to all your previous one. Before that, we have one more last question. From the following particular, calculate cash flow from investing. Simple one. If you are receiving, add. If you are paying, minus. I'll show you. Purchase means you are paying. Payment. Sold means if you sell something, what you will get? Cash. So it will be your income. Clear? 1 lakh plus 1 lakh plus 50,000 minus 2 lakh minus 1 lakh 18 minus 4 lakh 40. Clear? Come to points. Interest received on debenture, add. You are receiving, anything you are receiving, add positive value. Dividend received on shares, add. A plot of land had been purchased for investment purpose and was let out for commercial use, and rent received, add. Wherever you are receiving, add. Wherever you are paying, minus. That much only your answer for investing activity. See, purchase of plant minus sale, add purchase minus sale, add purchase minus sale, add interest received, add dividend received, add rent received. And your final answer you will get it in negative value. That is a cash outflow. If it is a negative outflow, how much it is? 4,70,000 is your answer. So we'll come back to your previous slides so that you can take a screenshot of your question with solution. So these are your 6-mark question. There is a solution, question, solution, question, solution, question, solution. Question number 26. Solution for question number 26. Question number 27. We have done solution in the same page only. Question number 28. The solution for question number 28. So this is all about your today's session. Hope you understood how to attend your 1 mark, 2 mark as well as 6 mark. In this many concepts you learned actually, but we'll spend more time on 12 marks because 6 marks are small problem, but 12 marks along with the calculation you should understand the concept also. We'll spend much time on your 12 mark. So whoever watched part 1, never miss part 2 because part 2 will give you 48 marks. What is your passing mark? 35. Your part 2, RS part 2nd will give you all the 12 mark question. In a question paper there are 8 questions are there. You are supposed to attend any 4. But we are solving all 8. So that you are learning 8 units, 8 chapters in the part B. So all the very best. I hope you understood and you will work out all the questions what we have solved in today's session. Thank you.